What's up, y'all? Jayla's here, back with another video. And y'all, it's been a minute since I posted. I look super crazy right now. I'm literally just like in the house not doing nothing. And it's been a long time since I posted on my channel. It's been 8 months since I last posted. And y'all, I hit 100 subscribers. My goal was to hit 100 subscribers before the end of 2023, which I hit that. But I have not posted since the end of 2023, like before I even hit the 100 subscribers. So for one, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I hope that we continue to grow and you guys continue to just watch me and just support me on my journey. But y'all, we're about to start a whole new journey. So basically, this video is going to be a story time on how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my boyfriend, how I told my family, blase blase. Okay, so me and my boyfriend, we just actually posted a video on our couples channel. It's called Jaya and Dre. Link is in the description box down below. I'm trying to hide this little dookie braid because I washed my hair last night and I combed it out and I put it in like this little braid. So yeah, I'm trying to hide it. But anyway, so if you guys have not watched that video pretty much is like kind of like the same thing of what I'm gonna explain to you guys now. But this video is more so gonna be my experience and how I felt, more in depth about me, more I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. But that video was about both of us. He talked about how he felt, and then how he told his parents, and you know, his experiences with that. And then I talked about my experiences, how I told my parents, and you know, things like that. But there was a lot of things that we didn't go over or didn't discuss. So I'm kind of basically going to be going over those little things that we didn't talk about in that video, and probably go over some of the things that we did talk about in that video, because there is a lot of people that subscribe to my channel that isn't subscribed to our couples channel, which if you're not, go subscribe. But yeah, so let's just get into it. So basically, I was supposed to get my period April 13th. Mind you, I wasn't feeling sick. I didn't feel pregnant. I wasn't like, no type of symptoms at all was telling me that I was pregnant. So I did not think anything about me being pregnant, you know, anything like that. Yeah. So yeah, like I was, it doesn't matter, I'm grown. Like, a lot of people don't know that I smoke, because like I don't show that I smoke or, you know, anything like that, but I do smoke. And like I was still like smoking like everything. Like I literally like was like smoking the week of conception up until I found out. Like I was literally like, you know. But yeah, I never really told anybody or tell people that I smoke, because it's like, I don't know, it's not really nothing to really, I don't know, doesn't matter. But yeah, so like I was still smoking like everything, because I never thought I was pregnant. So basically, only reason why I found out or had a feeling that I was because I missed my period. So April 13th, I was supposed to get my period and didn't get it. A couple days go by. It's now April 16th, and my period still didn't come. Mind you, I have the Flow app, and if you guys have the Flow app, then you know, girl, she be trying to tell y'all like, take a test. She be telling y'all, don't let her know you missed a day, because she gonna tell you take a test. So you know, the little Flow app kept telling me take a test, whatever. But I'm like, no, my period's gonna come, because my period's like, sometimes my period's usually not late, and if it is late, it's only like a day. Like usually it'll come like the next day. So that was kind of like a bit of a red flag. And then like at the same time, like I said, the Flow app was telling me to take a test. So April 16th came, and I basically was telling Dre, like, I missed my period. It's like 3 days late now. 3 going on 4 days late now. Like, something's not right. So then he ended up coming over on the 16th that morning, and that's when I had took the pregnancy test, because he brought me the pregnancy. Well, actually, he DoorDashed the pregnancy test to me the night before on the 15th, but I didn't take him until the 16th when he got here that morning. And then, so then I took the test, and then I just sat the test in my room on my dresser after I took it. And then, I was just doing whatever I was doing on my phone, whatever, and then he went to go use the bathroom because, he had to poop, whatever. So then, I just let the test do what the test do, because, I was really nervous, I was really scared, because, me and Dre, we've had scares before, which should have been a reason for us to, protect ourselves, but, I don't know, we're young, and, I don't know, we just wasn't thinking, I guess. But yeah, so I took the test, came back positive. Y'all, I didn't even wait for him to come out the bathroom. I gave him that test while he was sitting on the toilet. And then, so when he came out the bathroom, is when we started talking, and he was just like, so what are we gonna do? Like, whatever. And basically, we did talk about this in the last video, in our couple showing video, but we were explaining that, like, we weren't really sure if we were gonna go through with the pregnancy at first, only because he was working, I wasn't, which I'm actually still not working, but we're not gonna get into that. It's just, I've been job searching for over a year now, since I graduated school, because the only reason I left my last job was to finish school. But then once I graduated, that same day, as soon as I got that message from my teacher saying that I was done, I was on Indeed applying. So I did multiple interviews, like, just, I don't know, nobody just wants to hire me. And honestly, I think this last interview that I just went to a couple days ago, I think they didn't hire me because I'm pregnant. But I didn't tell them I was pregnant, and tell them that I was pregnant, and I wore all black, but to kind of like cover it up a little bit, but you could still kind of see my butt poking out of my shirt. So, and I did peep that one of the girl employees, she was like low-key kind of like looking at me a little bit, but not really trying to like make it known she was looking at me, but I seen her looking at me. So I think that's what it was, but it's whatever. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like, he's working, I'm not. And then, like, not only that, like, I had literally just turned 19 a week before this. My birthday's April 10th. We found out I was pregnant April 16th. So, we're 18 and 19. Well, he's 19 now. He just turned 19 last month. But, during this time, he was, 18. I had just turned 19. And, yeah, like, we're young. We're still living with our parents. Like, and at this time, we didn't have our licenses yet. But we ended up getting our licenses? Doesn't matter. We ended up getting our license on April 19th. So we ended up getting our license, like, within that. Found out we were pregnant and got our license in the same week. So, yeah. It was just a lot of thought process and a lot of, like, going back and forth, deciding on whether or not we were going to go through with it. And, me personally, I was leaning more towards keeping, only because I just didn't want to go through that process, and I just didn't want to go through it. I just didn't feel comfortable. Bro, I could not talk. What the? I did not feel comfortable going through that process, and just like, I don't know, just knowing that, like, I did that to a baby. It's like, I don't know, it just didn't sit right with me. And God would never allow this to happen if it wasn't meant to happen at the end of the day. And yeah, she's just like a blessing that I didn't even know that I needed, and she's like giving me like that motivation to want to go and to, you know, because before I was applying to jobs and I was trying to find a job, but it was just kind of like, if I get a job then I get one, if I don't then I don't, kind of attitude. But now it's like I have to get one, like I need a job, like, you know, like I need to do something. Like now it's kind of like, you know, and it's crunch time. Like I'm now 6 months, so it's like I'm limited time, and you know, she just kind of gave me that extra push that I needed, that I didn't have before. But yeah, where was I at? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so then eventually we decided that we were gonna keep her, but this was days later. But I ended up telling my mom that same day. At first Dre was saying that he didn't want to like tell anybody, he wanted to just be between me and him, mainly because we were still going back and forth about if we wanted to keep it or not, and he didn't want to tell people, and then we didn't keep it, which I understand that. But I couldn't hide it from my mom. I had to tell my mom. So I ended up telling my mom that same day that I found out that I took the test. I told her that same day, and when she came home from work, and basically she was just like asking me how I felt and how he felt, what we were gonna do, stuff like that. And then I was telling her that we were kind of going back and forth about like if we wanted to keep it or not, stuff like that. But she was saying like, in the meantime, while we're still trying to decide, I need to be doing what I need to do as far as prenatal care. And then she told me, you know, a doctor to go to, which is the doctor I go to now. She gave me the number to the place, the location to the place, you know, blah blah blah. And then the next day, me and Dre went up there, and they told me that they're not able to see me unless they have like a paper confirmation saying that like I was pregnant. So they ended up testing me April 17th and basically confirmed that, you know, I was pregnant. And yeah, but my very first doctor's appointment wasn't until, so I was 5 weeks when we found out, but my very first appointment wasn't until I was 8 weeks. I was about 8 weeks when 8 going on to 9 weeks when we first had our very first doctor's appointment. And then which they did an ultrasound. Hold on, let me grab the picture. I'm gonna go grab all of my ultrasound pictures really quickly so I can show you guys as I talk about it. Okay, so this was the very first picture that we got of her. And you can see this is her right here. She was super teeny tiny. We haven't said this like photo memory, but that my mom got for her. But yeah, and that my mom started calling her Peanut because in that ultrasound picture she looked like a little peanut. So that's my mom's nickname for her. But yeah, that ultrasound was when I was at 8 weeks. I was 8 weeks, and that was, dang, I didn't even look at the date on it. I should have looked at the date because I want to give y'all time stamps of everything, you know. I don't remember the date. I know it was in June 10th. So yeah, June 10th is the very first time we got to see her, just when she was like a little teeny tiny peanut. And then yeah, that was at 8 weeks. And then we ended up getting another ultrasound. Our next ultrasound wasn't until 13 weeks. And that's when we had did the blood test to find out the gender. But which one is this? I don't have the paperwork for that. My cousin actually has it, the baby's godmom. She has it. Oh, that's another thing I didn't talk about. I had asked my cousin Samaria to be her godmom. Of course. Man. I love you. I'll cry. Just not too long after I found out I was pregnant. And some people kind of like had something to say. They were like, some people were saying like, how do you know who you want your baby's godmom to be? You know, if you just found out you're pregnant or stuff like that. Like, there was other people who wanted to be the godmom as well. But the reason why I made Samaria my baby's godmom is because me and Samaria growing up, we were always like this. Like, that was my road dog. Wherever I was, she was. Wherever she was, I was. Like, we didn't do anything not together. So, and one thing that we've always made, we've always told each other growing up was, we've always promised that we were going to make each other our kids' godmom. So, me asking her to be my baby's godmom was me keeping my promise that we made to each other as little girls that shouldn't even been thinking about having kids in the first place. But yes, that's the reason why I made Samaria my baby's godmom. And honestly, I think it was the best decision ever. And she's just like, she's the best godmommy ever, and I couldn't have asked for anybody else to be my baby's godmom. So, and I know there was like a lot of controversial. Is that the word I'm trying to say? I don't know. There was a lot of like going back and forth. There was a lot of like mixed emotions and a lot of like just a lot behind it. But I'm happy with my decision, and me and Dre both sat down and talked about making her the godmom before I even told her I wanted her to be the godmom. I would never have made this decision or anything like that if Dre was not comfortable with it, or that's not something that, you know, if we didn't even think that she was a good fit to be a godmom, we wouldn't have made her the baby's godmom at the end of the day. So yeah. And then so my next appointment was this is June 13th. This was when I was 13 weeks, and it's not really like focusing. I don't know how to get it to focus, but you guys can kind of see. This was when I was 13 weeks, and this is like another picture at when I was 13 weeks. Yeah, and then my most recent ultrasound was when we did our gender confirmation. And I was 21 weeks when I did this, and this was on August 7th, which is Dre's birthday. Look at the little heart. It's like not focusing, but like she was like going like this with her hands, and she was making like a little heart. They didn't really give us any good pictures for this ultrasound, but these are like the pictures. This one's like, I don't even know what this is, but this one, and then this one has like her arm, and then, you know, her making like the heart and stuff. And then we also got this the same day, and this is what we gave to Samaria, she was the gender keeper. So this is what we gave her. This is the one that says like girl on it or whatever. But yeah, also I have pictures and I have videos and everything like that from like ultrasounds when we went. Yo, I literally just like skipped a whole freaking thing. Yeah, but not really skipped. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. It's like all over the place. But put this back in here because I don't want the book to get messed up. But yeah, I want to touch on like my family and their reactions. So my mom had She didn't have a bad reaction. I mean, she had a good reaction, I guess. She was like really supportive and was basically saying she supports any decision that I made, and stuff like that. And I basically told her that I was leaning more towards keeping it, and I would say she was excited because she was like, we're gonna have a baby. So I mean, I would say she was excited, but yeah. And then my little sister Kaylani, she actually walked into the room as I was telling my mom, but I didn't want nobody to know right away. But yeah, so she ended up finding out, but she was happy about it as well. She was saying that we need a baby in this house, we need some type of noise because it'd be too quiet. So yeah, she's really happy about it. And as I was telling my mom, my little sister was telling my little cousin Maya, and I literally didn't want nobody knowing because I knew once, I just knew once like certain people knew it, like it wasn't going to be a secret no more. So for that reason, I didn't want anybody knowing. I told who I wanted to know knew, and that's what it was. But then more and more people started finding out that weren't supposed to know. So yeah, like my sister, one of my sisters had posted on her close friends about me being pregnant, and one of my cousins was in her close friends, and then, you know, she found out, and after she found out, the whole family knew. And I wanted to avoid that, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen, but whatever. So the only people who really knew at first was, you know, my household. They knew the same day that I knew. My mom, my dad, and my sister Kaylani, they all found out at the same time. My dad didn't have a good reaction. I think I talked about this on our video with Dre. My dad didn't have a good reaction, and basically he was just like, which, I mean, what he said, I guess, was valid because it was true. Not true. Not, I don't know. Because he was basically saying, like, basically told me that I needed to get, not I needed to get an abortion, but, like, the better option was for me to get an abortion. Because, you know, like I said, I wasn't working. And he was basically saying, like, how could you take care of your baby when you barely can take care of yourself? But it was just like, which I get, but it was just the way he said it and his like deliverance. Is that the word? I think so. Look at me being smart. His deliverance was just off, and it like really rubbed me the wrong way, and it really made me feel some type of way. And I was really down about it for the rest of the day, but then me and him ended up having a sit down heart-to-heart conversation about it, and we both cried and whatever, and it was over after that. But I don't really know how he feels about it, honestly, to this day. He doesn't really show his emotions or anything like that, but he did buy me this really comfortable pregnancy pillow, so I really do thank him for that, because this is a lifesaver. Which I didn't even ask for the pillow. He literally just bought it and just gave it to me one day, and I was like, oh, okay, thanks. But yeah, I don't know, like whenever like he doesn't ever let me like carry stuff, like whenever like we go to the store and we go like grocery shopping or anything like that. Like if I try to like carry like the heavier bags or whatever, he like, no, like I get it, like I'll get it, like, I got it, don't touch nothing. And then like he'd be making Kaylani grab like the cases of waters and stuff, and Kaylani be like, why can't she do it, like why I gotta do it, you know, type thing. And it's like, you know, because she's pregnant, like she can't be carrying heavy stuff. So he never like lets me carry anything that's like too heavy or do anything that, you know. So I would say he's supportive, or he's happy. He did want a grandson though. He wanted it to be a boy. He was team boy, but it's a little baby girl. So yeah.
JJ, it's so hot. These panties are on my butt. Hi guys, so I just got back from school and these chonies are in my butthole. I'm so hot. Look, my armpits are brown, bruh. Okay, bye. Love ya. Let's keep that in.
But yeah, and then my two older sisters, they didn't really have a good reaction either. They weren't really as supportive as I thought they were going to be. I said that you were happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kaylin, she was like the most happiest like out of my siblings, but they didn't really have like they didn't really give me the support that I thought they were gonna give. But I mean, I get it because you know they're my older siblings and they want better for me and whatever. But it was just, I don't know, there was certain things that was like said, or like they were like all like mad at my mom, saying like that my mom encouraged it and things like that. I'm not gonna go really too in depth about it because it's not really everybody's business, but yeah, I don't know. Like, in a time like this, like, I need my big sisters. I don't need them to be, talking down on me or making me feel like they're talking down on me, or stuff like that. And I actually like sat in my room and I've cried about this, and I've never really said anything or expressed to them how I really felt. But it is what it is. We're past that, and yeah, they're really happy now, and they're just really excited to be TTs, and they're excited that it's a girl, and already buying her onesies and all kind of stuff. So I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing. We had our gender reveal August 10th, and that's when we found out she was a girl, which I will put the video of that in this video as well. Another thing, a lot of people were kind of like, there was like a couple of people that was kind of like in a way like talking down on my mom, basically trying to say like she's a reason this happened, and that girl, I'm not gonna say who,
just edit it out.
Yeah, there was people who was like basically saying like my mom encouraged it, and that she like there was like somebody that basically was trying to say like my mom didn't do her job as a mom to prevent it from happening, and that it was her job to break the cycle, and that she didn't break the cycle, so now it's up to me to break the cycle with my daughter and make sure that she doesn't follow in my footsteps and become a teen mom as well, and all those other little things. And it was just like, at the end of the day, my mom, she was the best mom ever, and there's nothing that she could have done to prevent this. My mom had multiple talks with me before I even started even being sexually active. She had all the talks with me, all the like everything. She had the little protect your temple talk. We've had protection talks, we've had baby talks, we've had her experiences being teen parents, we've had all the talks you could think of. But I'm the one who made the decision to go out and do what I did and got pregnant at 19. There's nothing that my mom could have done to prevent that. She done what she needed to do as a parent to help me and guide me and give me and set me in the right direction to prevent this. But it was me and Dre who didn't listen. Yes. Like, even me, she even had sit down talks with me and Dre together. But yeah, she even had talks with me and Dre. That's from Kaylin. With me and Dre, like, together, and gave us the talk, the protection talk, the all the talks. But like I said, we didn't listen, and there's nothing nobody could have done to prevent this but us, and we didn't take the precautions that we should have to prevent it, and now we have to deal with the consequences, And that's just what it is. That's all a part of life. When people give you, never mind, I don't know what I was about to say. Anyway, yeah. I'm trying to like think if there's anything else I need to touch on or say, or oh, I made the announcement to my family actually on my 13th week, when I was 13 weeks. The same day I got my ultrasound pictures, I posted and I made the announcement on Facebook to only family only, because I only have nobody but family on Facebook. I don't have nobody from my Instagram or anything like that on my Facebook, because no, we don't do that. So that was what, June 10th, right? Oh, June 13th is when I made the announcement to like my family, which it was a lot of like positivity, and a lot of people were like supportive and stuff. But
she a whole phone.
Like a lot of people were supportive, you know, besides the few people that I just talked about, but we're not worried about that. But I didn't actually make the announcement, like the official announcement, like on Instagram to like everybody, until I was 20 weeks, which I was 20 weeks. When did I make 20 weeks? July 29th is when he's coming to me. Is when I made.
Coming to?
Yeah.
Okay, so he better have me with my outfit, because I need to wear some shorts.
Okay. July 29th is when I made 20 weeks, and that's when I made like the official announcement. Well, actually, no, I didn't make it. Yes, I did. That's when I made the official announcement, like on my Instagram and everything like that. And that was the first time I ever felt her kick was at 20 weeks on July 29th. It was the very first time I ever felt her kick or move or like anything. It kind of scared me a little bit, because I was like, whoa, what is that? But,
Whoa, what is that?
Because I just felt something move, and I was like, whoa. But, yeah. Now I love like seeing her move. I have so many videos and stuff like of her moving. I actually have a video from last night that I just made of her moving at like 1 in the morning. So
why is she always moving at nighttime? So I don't go to sleep. It's her bedtime.
No, literally, she always be up moving at 1 in the morning. Like, girl, you need to be asleep at that time.
She be up right now. I mean, sleep right now and then sleep. I mean, up in the morning. I mean, night.
Yeah, like she doesn't kick. She kicks like throughout the day, but not as much. Like she kicks like in portions, but then at nighttime, oh, she kicks. She kicks at night. But yep. And then I have OB appointment this Friday.
Look, if I put my pants down, you can see.
I have my OB appointment this Friday.
I know.
And I'm gonna they're gonna schedule me to get to do the glucose test. I'm super scared for that. I'm not really scared, but like I just heard a lot of mixed things about the glucose test. But a lot of people did tell me to get the orange flavor because it tastes like watered down orange soda. So that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I pass. I do eat a lot of sweets though, so. But I don't think it really, because I was talking to my mom about it, and she was saying that she doesn't think it's based off of like how much sweets I eat. It's more of like a genetic type of thing, I think, or it's either like you have it or you don't. I don't really know, but I just hope I pass because I don't want to come back and do a 3-hour test. So we're hoping and praying that we pass this 1-hour test.
It's 4 not to practice. How you gonna give me something to go actually?
So we're gonna hope and pray that we pass this 1-hour test. And then next Friday, I have my appointment to do the 3D ultrasound. So we're gonna be able to see like her face and all of those good things. And I'm gonna get a bear. Well, I have to call them tomorrow actually and ask them about the bear. See if it's like extra or anything. But yeah. I'm gonna get a little bear with her heart.
Oh, you reposted it.
I'm gonna get a little bear with her heartbeat in it.
Dance.
And yeah, I'm super excited for that, to see like all her features and to see who she really looks like, because like the 13-week ultrasound, she looks like me, but the most recent ultrasound we just got, when at my 21 week, she looks like Dre. So we're gonna see. But honestly, I really think she's gonna come out look like Dre, because his family genes are strong.
Exactly.
So yeah, his family genes are strong, and you know, they say, usually they say when you don't like your baby daddy during your pregnancy, that your baby could look like him. My first trimester,
So
I
you
could
didn't like him?
My first trimester, I couldn't stand him. Like the smell of him, his breath. Like I didn't want him touching me. Like nothing. Like it was just like no. I'm still kind of like that a little bit now. Like sometimes I don't want him touching me. Sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be, you know. And but then I also have my other moments where it's like I do want to be cuddled. I do want to be touched. I do, you know. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say I don't like him, because you know I love him. All in me heart. But
You did your hair?
I did this last night because I combed it out and stuff. But yeah, I'm just like super happy that things are going well. And honestly, I would have never thought that me and Dre would be freaking having a baby together, because I didn't even want the boy at first. Like that sounds really rude, but like, or sounds really mean, but like it's the truth. Like if you guys didn't watch our, like I said, our Day and Dre channel, go subscribe. Hey bro, no free toe pics. We had posted a video about how we met and all of that stuff, and like I was literally ghosting him. Like I didn't want him at first, like, because during the time when he told me that he liked me, we were like really good friends. Like we were really good friends, and it was just like, it really threw me off, because I didn't see him as that. Like I see him as like my friend. Like me and him talk to each other about everything, like past relationships. Like he helped me a lot as far as like mentally. Like he knows a lot. He knows pretty much everything about like my mental health history from 2020 to now. Like he's helped me a lot throughout the years, you know, as a friend. So I just never really looked at him as that. But so like when he told me he liked me, I like ghosted him, because it was just like, whoa buddy. But yeah, but I'm happy that, you know, things are going well, and I'm happy that it's with him and nobody else, because y'all, I like literally couldn't imagine my life like without him, and like he's just like my best friend, you know. So yeah, I just love him a lot, and I'm just super thankful for him, because there's a lot that he puts up with that he doesn't have to. Not like I'm just like this bad person, but you know, I'm a little crybaby, and you know, I always want my way. The camera literally just turned off in the middle of me recording, but long story short, this man's gonna be my husband. He's already signed to death row, so he can't go anywhere already, so he has no choice but to marry me. And yeah, but I'm gonna end this video off now, because like I said, the camera just died, and I need to start editing, or I might edit on Dre's MacBook later tonight, because I don't know if I have storage on mine. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. We're gonna be dropping a lot more videos throughout the journey of us. We're gonna be dropping a lot more videos of our journey and things like that. Maybe we may or may not do a baby shower video, I don't know yet. May or may not do a labor and delivery video, I don't know yet. But I do plan on vlogging more and just showing you guys more, talking about more of our experiences and, you know, things like that. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to not only my channel, but also to mine and Dre's couples channel called Jay and Dre. Link is going to be in the description box down below. So yeah,